So who, according to you, should do an MBA from Mesa School of Business?
Okay, so I think someone who wants to, number one, go into startups, only then it makes sense for them. If you want to go into consulting, IB, all of that, like definitely please don't go to Mesa. Uh, if you are very entrepreneurial in nature, you have that risk appetite, test out kind of ideas, you should definitely come. The kind of support you will have to figure out what exactly can you build a business in, the kind of insights you'll have, all of that is amazing. So definitely like another reason that you should come here. And third would be, if let's say you are, of course, career pivot, I think that goes for all MBA programs. But for this specifically, if like startups maybe thoda or high impact role mein jana hai, business generalist, या फिर you want to get into PMing, all of that, you should come here because it's like that perfect bridge from where you are right now to eventually where can you get. And ultimately, one very important reason for me was a high impact role with equity. So I needed that equity in the company, because for me, like if I'm investing so much time in any company, I need to know that okay, there's skin in the game, like meri bhi hai yahan pe equity. So that was important for me, and I think almost like everyone I know got some decent ESOPs. So that is another one very good reason to maybe come.
Got it. Meg, who should do an MBA from ISB?
I think somebody with a 3.5 to 4 years of work experience should pursue their MBA from ISB. The reason being कि आप जब जॉब 1-2 साल कर लेते हो ना, तो आप एक स्टेटस को में आ जाते हो लाइफ के. सो दैट चेंज इन लाइफ व्हेन यू वांट, दैट झटका व्हेन यू वांट, आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड झटका फॉर एनीबडी. एंड when you're looking to learn something new, I think that ISB is a very good place for that. Career pivot, diversity, friends, ये सब तो है ही, बट मुझे लगता है कि वो एक स्टेप अप आपका जो प्रोफेशनल करियर में चाहिए, इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर डेजिग्नेशन, सैलरी, इन टर्म्स ऑफ all of that. I think that's a good place to upskill yourself and be ready for that next step. It's not just about that one promotion, because promotion तो चलो हो जाएगा, आप काम करोगे 2 साल बाद वो भी हो जाएगा. But when we will be looked at from a lens of being a leader is when this will play out in the long run. So I think one of our alums had told me this. एक बार ऐसे ही बहुत स्ट्रेस में मैंने रेज्यूमे रिव्यू करवाया था, और उसने बोला था कि अभी मत स्ट्रेस करो, all these dots will join backwards, give it 5 years to play out. So I think yeah,
connecting the dots backwards. That's something I think people tell you in every MBA program.
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense.
Right.
Steve Jobs. Yeah.
Right.
So Rudra, who should do an MBA from IIM Ahmedabad?
From IIM Ahmedabad, very similar reason. I think I'll speak for all IIMs in general, right? People who believe that they want to have a career in corporate, into anything in investing, they want to get into anywhere by starting something of their own, even others, right? Like public policy, governments, officials, like getting into any of these spaces as well, social sector, they all can come to IIM, like any IIMs for that matter of fact. You get resources, faculty, alum for everything, whatever you want to do. We have people who've become like people who have gone in the creative space, also written books, are anchors, are actors, etc. also from this place. Genuinely, if you have the ability to hustle, if you have the ability to do hard work, if you are there to learn a lot in a very small duration of time, come to IIMs. For IMA, if you have the gut to stick along and be there with the best of the best in that particular year, the creamiest minds, and compete with them sitting there, then come to IMA. If you have the ability to stand up and fight for a position or make a mark anywhere, then come. Because you're going to get challenged at every minute. You can't be a person who's going to give up. You have to be a person who's there to achieve the goal that they want. I really liked her statement that it's not, you can't see it happening in the next 5 years, and then 10th year you will see the decisions that you took, the career that scaled up. But at this point in time, of course, apart from whatever she said, a fresher can come into IIMs, right? So if you're out of your college directly, if you want to change your course, if you want to upskill, if you want to jump a couple of roles in your organization, you can come in. And lastly, if you want a life partner.
That's a nice end to the answer. If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.